Oh, God, it's Thursday.
Oh, no.
And we're in freaking Coronavirus Central. Like, bloody hell.
That was a great intro to the show. Thanks for that, George.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm going to keep myself entertained somehow. Hello, folks at home.
Hello, everybody. Hey, George.
Hope we're all doing well.
I'm doing well. How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm not locked up, but we're in the venue when we're allowed to be in the venue, which is a start.
Yep.
So it's been an interesting couple of days
For you?
for everyone.
Yeah. It's everything's just gone haywire again. It's insane.
It's like, I mean, driving down here tonight, we actually got pulled over by
Did
the
you?
booze bus,
Yeah.
the coronavirus bus. So they said,
does it look like a normal bus?
no, it's a
like
booze bus.
Yeah, right.
So they got the whole booze bus set up. They're checking drugs, alcohol, and where you're going.
Oh, right. Okay.
So it's, I don't know. It was interesting.
Yeah. See, I haven't experienced that yet, but I'm sure it's coming.
Yes,
It's
lockdown
in a few-
centralised. So hello,
Yeah.
Tori. Hello, Libby. Hello, Juan.
Hey,
Joel.
Belinda. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
We're running a bit late tonight. We had a few hiccups, but we've ironed them out now, I think, which is good. So we're back on track.
And we did rock up early to do this.
We did. We tried to, but then there was donuts involved.
Yeah, there was donuts involved. Oh, I thought I'd be nice and bring donuts for everyone. So obviously tonight, guys, we've got myself, Tyrone. We've got Gary here this evening, and that's about the extent of the crew tonight
That's
here
it.
at Music Land.
That's everyone.
Yeah, good to see you keeping tradition and not updating titles.
Yes, and I asked you about that before.
Yeah, and I thought you were going to do what's a title say?
I have no idea.
Oh, don't tell me it says Duran Show.
Probably.
Oh,
Rory, what does the title
what
say?
does the title say, Rory?
Hey, Tracy, Julie.
Hello, Julie.
Hey, Max. I still got to come and see you, Max.
Yes, I've got to come and see you too, Max.
Yeah.
Actually, Max, I used a bit of beard oil today. That was a bit exciting. Even though you told me not to. But it works. Makes the frizziness go away.
So, I haven't got any songs lined up, so let's get some requests in.
Yep.
Whatever you guys want to hear and see and do and feel and all that stuff, let's get that all happening.
And we'll get all the interesting stuff out of the way first. So, with the whole coronavirus set up and basically Fawkner being locked down, and obviously Musicland's located in Fawkner, it's actually impacted us really, really hard. To the extent where myself, Michael and Kathy, sorry, I better do that in proper English. Kathy, Michael and myself.
And I.
We've put together a short statement. I'm going to read it out because basically we're at a point now. All right, let me read the statement out first. So I'm going to grab my laptop and I'm going to read off the laptop, guys. So I do apologise for that, but it's something that's taken us the last couple of days to write up. Just in regards to everything that's happening, what's happening with Musicland itself, because it has really sort of impacted us. So basically what was written, sorry, I feel as though my beard's thingoing on this.
It probably is.
It probably is.
Yeah.
So the statement reads, we're going to pop this up on our social media pages. It'll go out through our people that are on our mail subscription also. So for the first time in 17 years, Musicland needs your help. The final blow came in the most recent lockdown restrictions due to the COVID-19. Musicland wants to continue to support Melbourne's bands and bring you at home live music that you depend on for free, to keep you sane and to ensure that Musicland is still here when we can eventually reopen again, which in my opinion won't be until at least 2021 in the way that we know it. We know in these troubled times it's a big ask, but the only way we can think of in our continued efforts to support live music, live bands and people at home while we have no income coming in. We have literally been bringing you these live streaming events on a shoestring budget with a lot of help from the Musicland family. We have a state-of-the-art cameras donated to us by John Mish with free labour on rewiring and updating on our streaming facilities. Bands paying for the stream and then getting paid back with a tip jar with anything that is left over. Going to sound engineers like Tyrone, Gary, Rory, Mick, our recording team, which is Mason, John Mish, Alan Cartwright, and a few others, and the hosts of the show. These two guys. This guy. And Musicland donating the light, the power, water, bills, and the facilities.
All the overheads, yeah.
Yep. And in fact, we're relying on the we were relying on the 20 patrons to basically come in and pretty much to see the bands get live recorded and to keep the show going. So we were at a point that we were relying on these bands in order to keep the whole stream going, because we basically, to be honest with you guys, we'd run out of funds. So all the funds that we've put in is basically out of our own pockets, out of our own time, and it's something that we just love doing. Sorry, I'll continue reading. But unfortunately, with the new restrictions and the dwindling funds, we can no longer continue. So your donations will firstly go towards continuing our free live streaming service through In Music Land tonight to pay for our wonderful crew of sound engineers, recording teams, obviously the bands, and Music Land's lighting and electricity bills, as well as bringing you bands that you want to hear but who cannot afford the cost to be recorded or streamed. Please help keep live music alive in Melbourne. Plus, we really want to still be here when we're allowed to reopen. We're going to be starting up a GoFundMe page, and basically we've allocated a section in the venue where we're going to be putting up plaques on the walls. And the way that is basically just to show our appreciation to those people and to basically forever have their names up in the venue. So something that's going to be on the GoFundMe page is, if you donate $100 or more, we'll write your name on a silver plaque as a thanks and place it on the prominent spot within the venue. If you donate $500 or more, you will have a gold plaque in your name plus 1 free month's entry into Music Land. And if you really go wild and donate $1,000, you will get a large gold plaque plus 3 months free entry into Music Land. That's basically the gist of it. It's something that we didn't want to have to do, but
you can't go on forever though.
We can't go on forever. I mean, as you might not know it, or the people at home, Tyrone, we're going to go to Tyrone. Tyrone puts in a lot of effort off his own back, even just with this show, the amount of time that's spent behind the scenes to create all of this, bring all the little displays up and your notes and your words and all of this sort of stuff. That's just one side of it.
A lot of prep and a lot of back work.
A lot of prep, a lot of back work.
Yep.
John Misha, who supplies us all of our cameras, John does that out of the kindness of his heart. The cameras that John brings down, they're state-of-the-art cameras. John does a lot with the AFL, does a lot with racing.
Channel 9, basically.
Channel 9,
yeah.
Channel 7. He's got his own OBS van, and we're lucky with what he's been able to bring us in that sense. And even for us to basically pay him in the time that he's got, what everyone asks for is just minimal. Rory, for instance, Rory is a bit of a genius with the sound. So all the sound that you hear with our live streams, that's all Rory.
All Rory, yeah.
And it's something that for ourselves, as part of the Music Land community, it's something that we love doing from our hearts. But unfortunately, as a venue standpoint, and even for the bands, we're starting to run out of bands. A lot of the bands, when we were recording them, they were paying for it. They were paying $500. So let's put it out there exactly what it is. Now, we've got a crew of 7 people. So the $500 that they were spending went automatically to the crew. So exclude Michael, exclude Kathy, exclude myself, Tyrone to a certain extent, and it was stuff that we were doing off the back of our heart. But to keep everything going, we've run out of bands, because a lot of the bands now have gotten to a point, like everyone else, have run out of these funds. So we are going to also be printing T-shirts as well.
Yep.
So anyone who does donate over those amounts, they'll be getting basically a Music Land VIP T-shirt. That it's just something that we can also give for you guys to take home as well.
Yeah. We basically just don't want to stop what we're doing.
No.
And it is getting quite hard with, I guess, all the overheads and all that kind of stuff that we've got to pay for. So hence the reach out. But yeah, it's just because we love what we do, and the whole crew does.
Yep.
Right. So
it's it's a crew effort,
and we're doing it for you guys as well, because we know how much you guys love live music, which is as much as we do. Hence, putting all the effort into it. We're sort of reaching out for a bit of a hand.
Yep. And all of this is going to be ongoing. So it's not only just for the streaming side of stuff. It is for the venue. The venue itself's obviously been heavily impacted, and it is a way for basically us just to get some income coming in. It's, how would you explain it? Because by the time we turn the front power on, turn all the lights on for the stage lights, turn the power on for the power amps, and just that side of it is phenomenal. I'd love to see people see our electricity bill once a quarter, because you'd probably fall over and just absolutely shit yourself.
You'd kill over. Yeah.
You'd kill over, because I don't know if you realise sort of what goes in.
Yeah.
I mean, even this week for me, for the shop side of stuff, and I'll change the thing. So the shop side of stuff for myself, I got to a point where the last 3 weeks I got that busy that I was getting ready to put someone else on as an employee, because the business itself's just flying along. And now to have the brakes put on it, and to give you an idea, I was in today because we're doing end of financial year stock take. I had one person walk in and I had to turn around to him and say, mate, you're not allowed in here.
Wow. Just
for our own safety, I guess, but I didn't want him to get in trouble, us to get in trouble.
Well, you got to do the right thing by everyone. So,
yeah.
Yes,
there is. Sorry, Ray Samos said there's a donation link for Mr. Damage to perform next week. There is, and it's part of the reason why we're asking to do what we're doing, because it shouldn't be. For us as a venue, we don't feel it needs to be up to the bands to do that. If they want to do it off their own backs, and I really take my hat off to the guys from Mr. Damage for doing what they're doing.
A lot of effort put into that.
So,
and it takes a lot of guts to ask for something like that too.
Oh, like I said, I mean, it's after 17 years. We've been here for 17 years. I remember when myself, Ash Warner, Dad, and Jason Marassis basically started building this joint with everyone else that was around at that stage. But we were sort of the four main guys that were standing on top of forklifts and doing all the safety stuff.
H&S, all the good stuff.
So it's a hard thing. I remember starting this when my daughter was born. So that's 17 years. Yes,
well, we've got a few comments that have come through. There's people asking where they can donate to. Some people, which is greatly appreciated. I've already said they're going to pledge for it.
Yeah, definitely.
So what I think we'll do is maybe we'll get the details up with that post.
Yep. So we'll put that post up. We'll put the details up. It is more than likely going to go on the GoFundMe page, and yeah, we'll just get it shared across as much as we can. I'll probably put out another video statement just for online purposes after this.
And a big thank you from both of us, from the whole crew, from the bottom of our hearts. Like before it even happens, like we're so appreciated, and we couldn't thank you anymore. So thank you guys for everything.
Thank you. And Mick and Kathy, they were going to be here tonight, but they're at home relaxing. No, well, actually, I was meant to do a video of this yesterday.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But because it was
one person in the shop, so
No, we were meant to do it yesterday, and I was meant to come down last night because Gary did the last Musicland Open mic night.
Yep.
And I was going to come down last night, but it took so long just to get the wording right in this letter, because it's one of the hardest things you can do is ask for anything.
Yep.
And I was going to get Mick on with me to do it. He was just going to stand there and nod. My chair's really squeaky. He was going to stand there and nod, but so we'll get everything up as soon as possible. And
it says here, Trudy said, "Can you put the tip jar back up?" The tip jar is it's up. It's been up the whole time. The link is in the video description at the top of the page. Even though we don't change it, it's still there in the link.
We're actually going to. I was going to say to you, we're actually going to get rid of the tip jar link, because it is something that does help, but unfortunately it wasn't enough. So we'd rather everyone jump onto the GoFundMe page. It'll just keep everything simpler. We know then, and then we're able to thank everyone personally for what they're doing. So we'd rather do that. When the bands do play, there will be a tip jar up there definitely for the bands when they're playing.
Yep.
But for our show, that's on a Thursday night, there won't be. When we finish next week, because we've got Mr. Damage next week, there will be a tip jar up there for the band. Yep. So that's separate to us.
So there you go. Rory's just posted the link for it in the comments there.
Trudy, we'd love you to put it in there, but please wait till the PayPal thing comes up, the GoFundMe page.
There'll be bands still wanting to play. Paying is cool if you just want to play.
Yep. There is, and Lee, it's one of those things. It's very, very hard. We'd love to put every single band up that came in to play, but unfortunately sometimes the internet's not the nicest critic. And I'll just put it in that way. And we're very selective with what bands we put up there because we know what can happen if they're not
Received well.
received well.
Yep.
And it really does hurt their feelings. And most of the people that are watching tonight will be saying, "Oh, we'd never say that," and you know what? You wouldn't. But there's always one idiot out there that can just destroy the dreams of someone.
Yeah, and depending on how far the reach is as well, it's going to be somewhere.
Correct.
So, but we're going to continue all the stuff that we do on the Thursday nights. Tonight's a little bit more serious because of what we're talking about, but we're still going to have all the fun and all the banter and stuff like that.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
good.
And all the requests and all that kind of stuff that we're still doing, spinning hats and cool things.
Well, I was meant to say that wasn't. Who was it? No, Mum said to me, she goes, "Make sure you make it a positive thing." I said, "I am. I was trying to keep it as positive as possible."
Well, it's the honest truth.
It's the honest truth. That's what it is. I
to everyone.
mean, we can joke about it, but it's
Yeah.
But yeah, the plaques and everything that we're getting done, I've actually already looked into those, and we're not just getting shitty plaques to make it look like a freaking footy oval, footy club. I don't want it to look like that, so we are looking at
Get something decent,
some cool plaques and everything up there. Similar to Sputter's Landing, I know where we're sitting at the moment, and this is actually where the plaque's going to go. It's actually going to go on the side wall just over there. I know some guy called Gary was trying to get at Gaz's Landing or something like that.
Oh, not that guy again.
Not that guy again. So it's going to be a Musicland family landing, or what did I call it?
Don't know.
Not the pontoon of love. The,
Can we call it?
no, we can't call it pontoon of love.
Why not?
No, I came up with a really cool name, and I can't even remember what it was.
Hey, Aaron. Yeah, see, we've got some really nice comments coming through.
Yeah.
So thanks, guys. It's written really well. Belinda says.
Actually, it'd be interesting to see. Has anyone else had the booze bust by the COVID-19 SWAT team?
COVID team.
Sorry, but I've got to laugh, right? People are freaking nuts at the moment. I live around Broadmeadows, and I was watching. Do you see that thing it was on Facebook today? A group of guys were throwing chairs around the Gloria Jean shopping centre.
Saw that.
It's like, people, please stay calm, stay at home.
Or just go out and throw chairs.
Go and throw chairs in the backyard.
Yeah, why not? Whatever tools you're yeah. Okay, so let's get some comments, some requests coming through. Like, what do you guys want to see? I've seen that, I think it was Tracy said we need some Sisters Doll.
Oh, yeah. Let's put some Sisters Doll.
I'll find some Sisters Doll now.
We'll do that for Tracy.
So if I'm not looking at them
Pontoon of Love sounds fantastic. Tracy Costa. The look on the pontoon of love is in your eyes.
What about, I could put on Dollhouse or Strut.
Dollhouse or Strut, Tracy. Hello, Wayno.
Hey, Wayne. Very well said, yep. Reckless.
Now, we've got Gary coming up very soon with, what is it? The 10 wedding songs. What is it, Gary?
You don't want to hear it at your wedding.
10 wedding songs you don't want to hear at your wedding. So that was after last week's discussion.
I'm just going to put this one on.
Sorry, I'm looking at your screen for a minute.
Why are you looking at my screen?
No.
You're in screen.
All right, well, while this is happening, guys, and we're waiting on Tyrone, please, guys, make sure you share our page around. Make sure you like, subscribe to it, and all the rest of the good stuff that comes along with all these great things.
Yep.
And, yeah.
Cool. All right.
All right, what are you doing?
So this is Sister Doll.
Hold on. 1 second. I've got to reply to someone first.
Yep, go for
I've got to
it.
reply to Adrian O'Brien. Do you remember Adrian? From Standing Room Only.
Yes, I do. Yeah. Yep.
So he said he'd come down and play, but thank you, mate. You guys rocked as it was, so we might actually repop you guys up. I think we'll pop yous up again. I think we might start playing all of our old streams again till we start. Still before next Thursday.
Yep.
Try to.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Maybe we'll do that on the weekend as well. We'll get some of those weekend gigs happening
Yep.
again.
Good idea.
So Tracy's asked for Strut, and I already chose Dollhouse.
So there you go, Tracy.
Sorry, Tracy, but I'm not changing it. All right, here's Dollhouse.
Welcome to the dollhouse. Are you ready to play tonight? the voices of dolls playing around. I hear them all laughing. Honey, please don't make a sound. They grab the key and run to a place where I come from. Take the stairs, slide the door up above. You're not leaving, we're not leaving, my love. Welcome to the dollhouse. Are you ready to play tonight? Welcome to the dollhouse. You're not leaving, we're not leaving tonight. I think the evil house is ready to take us all, so hold on, lady. Give me your lipstick, give me your lipstick. I'll make a disguise, show me your eyes. Are you scared, my dear baby? I'll try to get us out of here. Your lips start to quake, you shiver and shake. So hold on, dear, 'cause we're getting out of here. Welcome to the dollhouse. Are you ready to play tonight? Welcome to the dollhouse. You're not leaving, we're not leaving tonight. Welcome to the dollhouse. Are you ready to play tonight? Welcome to the dollhouse. You're not leaving, we're not leaving tonight. Are we gonna walk the streets tonight? Are we gonna get out alright? All the doors locked tight. Keeping us in. I guess they're making us live in sin. Keeping us in. I guess they're making us live in sin. Welcome to the dollhouse. Are you ready to play tonight? Welcome to the dollhouse. You're not leaving, we're not leaving. Welcome to the dollhouse. Are you ready to play tonight? Welcome to the dollhouse. You're not leaving, we're not leaving tonight. You're not leaving, we're not leaving tonight. You're not leaving, we're not leaving tonight. No!
And we're back. Hello,
That was
Gary.
exciting.
Hello.
Hey, Gary.
Do
how
you,
you doing?
do you like our social distancing?
That's good, isn't
It's
it?
like a triangle, but you can't turn around and... Oh, you can.
Well, you're actually further away than what you look.
Who?
It's it's
Me?
a camera trick.
Yeah, I know, I'm miles
No, we-
away.
we
Look
actually-
how small I look.
It's like,
like being at the bar.
mum's driving, I'm in the front and you're at the back.
Hey,
Are we
Gary.
there yet? Are we 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 there yet?
Pull over, Tyrone.
Mum,
Shut up.
Pull over, he's getting out.
Mum,
He's
mum,
getting out.
mum.
You know those guys
I've
that
gotta
we were
pee.
just talking about in the shopping centre
Yeah.
where they're throwing chairs
Yeah.
at each other? That's
I'll
going to
throw
be...
chairs. Give me a chair.
Oh, you reckon? Oh, that's picking on me.
It's proudly sponsored by Crown Lager. So,
You're still trying to get
yeah,
sponsorship?
yeah, somebody's got to give me some free crannies.
You're welcome,
Hey,
Tracy.
this is- I'm just saying in the song, this is like being when you get detention at school. Like they've closed down Faulkner. We're
Yeah.
the naughty kids.
We're the naughty kids.
We're the naughty kids. And it's like
Are we?
South Australia and New South Wales looking through the window going, yeah, you got detention. It's horrible. I hate it.
What else do you hate?
I hate, oh, I can't say that. And I can't say that either.
Are you on now because it's half time in the footy? And because St Kilda's playing? Against
I'm,
Carlton?
I'm actually not watching the footy, all right? It's filming. Saints are winning. Go Saints.
I'm just going to find this clip for you.
Clip, yeah, can you
Yeah,
find my
so
clip?
what's this clip that you've got for us, Gary? What's,
So last week we talked about the songs you need not to play at a funeral. So we went from songs you need to love to hate to songs you don't want to hear at a funeral. And then we went to songs you don't want to hear at a wedding. And then we talked about other subjects. So I've come up this week with songs you need to learn how to hate at a funeral. I can't remember.
At a wedding.
Is it a wedding?
At a wedding.
At a wedding.
A wedding. So you can imagine...
Can you hate a song at a wedding?
Yeah, you can.
No, inappropriate songs not to play at a
Well,
wedding.
no, it's-
Songs you're not to play at a wedding.
The scenario is if you're walking down the aisle and this song comes, you're going to run out again.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What was your wedding song? Did you ever have a wedding song?
I had a wedding. It was a huge wedding. I can't remember the song.
Thanks, Aaron. I appreciate that.
No, I can't remember.
I know our wedding song
What
was
was
a
it?
Ronan Keating song.
The wedding dance, the bridal waltz.
The Bridal Waltz was a Ronan Keating song.
And what's yours going to be, Byron?
I don't know.
Highway to
I'm
Hell.
not sure. Yeah, I'm already on that road.
Back off, bitch.
What was that?
Put down your
What
wedding
was
songs.
that clip that you showed before with Eddie Murphy?
Coming to America.
Coming to America. That I posted today.
Sexual chocolate.
Sexual chocolate.
Yeah, I might put
Say
that
it,
on.
George. Come on.
I can't now.
That's good.
These both good.
That's it.
All right, so here's the clip that you sent through.
So
to
just
us.
before you play it, so I've got to explain that I originally did one with all the original music, and Google and YouTube and people said, get stuff, you can't put that on, it's copyright. So what I've done is I've downloaded covers of the original song. So they're all covers because I couldn't put the originals on, but you'll get the gist of what we mean. So
Because the Facebook and the YouTube police
yeah, they just don't like me.
don't like
and
you.
the COVID police either.
It's like
And the COVID police, the COVID SWAT squad.
It's like I've got detention and YouTube's looking through the window going. Play the
All right, here's your clip.
You play this song, I will smash your guitar.
Everywhere I go, people know the part I'm playing. Yes, they do. They play for someone else. Giving each a chance. Whoa, whoa, what are they saying? Oh, and there will come a day where truth will pass away. Oh, what would they say about me? 'Cause when the end comes, I know that I'm just a gigolo. Life goes on.
Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? Precious kisses, words that burn me. Lovers never ask you why.
Forever, forever hold your peace, and I said it should have been me. Oh, no, it should have been me. Jumped right out of my seat.
To all the girls we've loved before, yang pernah datang dan pergi.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame, darling. You give love a bad name.
My
hell was that?
Oh man.
Can you imagine walking down the aisle with that? You know you married the wrong girl. Or the right one,
The
maybe.
right one.
Don't judge people.
Who knows?
Imagine you did play that song and your bride-to-be walked down.
It's the wedding dance.
That's the wedding dance. You'd love to see the mortified look on your mother's face.
I think my other favourite was Run to the Run to the Hills
to
when
the
they're
hills.
walking down the aisle. Run to the hills.
The
that's
crusty thing at the end just topped it for me.
Yeah.
Krusty.
Yeah, that just finished it.
That was John Misha gave me that last Thursday when I was here. He said you got to play the late as an ending, so that's my official ending for every song now.
That's cool.
Oh, that's the best.
And the intro was good too with the guitar.
Yeah,
You did very well. That's anger management for you, isn't it, Gary?
I felt so good after that. And you know how many times I wanted to smash up a guitar at open mic, and nobody that was last night here, by the way, they were all good.
We ran over a guitar.
Oh, you
Oh,
did it
he
right
ran
in the
over
driveway,
guitar.
didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's still in the shop.
It is.
Yeah.
Shot it across Sydney Road
Nearly
accidentally.
Nearly
it's
went through
on purpose.
Nearly went through the car yard and caused 20 grand's worth of
And
damage.
it probably plays better than most of the guitars in there.
Yeah, after we finished it.
But you were giggling at the time, weren't you?
Of course I was.
It was one of those experiments. It just had to be done.
Yep. Yep, definitely.
So next
Well,
week,
let's get the
Next week, what are we doing?
well, I'm thinking we talked about funeral songs you don't want to hear at your funeral.
What about COVID songs?
Yeah.
Inappropriate songs for COVID. Or songs that you shouldn't hear for COVID. I don't know.
All right.
That'd be a hard one.
No, I've got it. I've got it. I've got 3 songs in my head right now, which just popped up as soon as you said COVID.
Go for it.
And does anyone else have any suggestions
Yeah,
for
you've got
COVID
suggestions.
songs?
Clint Timothy says sexual.
Sexual chocolate
Sexual
again.
chocolate.
Do you know how, I reckon every time we've done this, Fridays and Thursdays, we've always mentioned at one point during the night,
Sexual chocolate.
Yeah.
I
Thanks
believe
for
the
the
children are
birthday
future.
wishes, Trudy. Actually,
Keep them
thanks,
well in.
thanks to everyone for the birthday wishes. It was like
Let
last
them
week.
be
Oh, it was
and
your
I'm-
birthday.
Oh,
I'm
it was your
still getting-
birthday.
Yeah, and I'm
Happy
still getting
birthday.
birthday
Happy
messages.
birthday. We
So
should sing to him.
Yeah, let's go.
Happy
Birthday
birthday to you.
He's done. He's an early finisher.
to you. I don't last very long.
Oh,
So,
here you
but
go.
yeah, thanks everyone.
Look at these
Thanks.
ones.
I
So,
appreciate that.
and Amanda Lowe, Social Disease, Bon Jovi.
Oh, yeah.
I Touch Myself.
Yep.
Is that the COVID one?
Yeah, you got to
Yep.
keep away, in other words.
Yeah.
Keep your distance.
Don't Stand So Close
Don't
to Me.
stand so close to me as a
By
classic.
the Police.
Don't stand so... Yeah, they're good COVID songs.
Free.
Do that.
Free Bird.
No, you can't do that in COVID.
What? Free
You
Bird?
can't free your willy.
No, that was a
Bird.
good movie, wasn't it?
Living
Free
in a ghost
Willy.
town.
Hey,
Free Willy?
Yeah.
I thought that was I thought it was
that was on
R-rated.
the internet. I just saw recently.
Free Willy. There was a great show on tonight, actually.
There was a second one, wasn't there? Free
What?
Willy 2?
Yeah, there was.
Or was that later on?
It's a bigger Willy. It was the bigger Willy.
That was Free Moby Dick.
It had a bigger curve.
Is it what?
Why do we have to go down that path every single freaking week? Every time we're on the show, I sound like the guy now got coming to work. Every time I start talking about boxing, somebody mentions Joe Louis.
And people wonder why I drink.
Muhammad Ali kicked on Joe Louis.
I just want to say today before I go, you guys have not picked on my age. You haven't given me shit. You haven't talked over me. Good boys.
Was someone talking then?
Ah, kid stuff.
I didn't hear anything.
No, good boys. You've
What
done
did we
well.
do?
It's like a
Well, normally you
that
talk over
sound
them.
when
Oh, you're doing it again.
there's like
See, I'm
air. It's
Giving
like
them the shit.
White noise.
yeah.
Right,
Static.
nice. So you were doing so well. Can I go now?
Oh, these are so. Hold on, before you go, look at these. I want to break free.
1, 2, 3, 3.
My Corona.
My Corona.
Bring me back to life. Reach out and touch me.
You can't
Or
do
reach
that.
out and touch someone.
You make me sick,
Touch me, Sam Fox.
unwell.
All right. These are all in the comments, aren't they?
Yes.
So I'll look at all these up and I'll make 10 songs out of that. With
Always look on the bright
So-
side of life. Do 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 do.
There's some good ones.
Yeah, it's all right. So it's COVID songs next week and then funeral songs, in case we don't make it through COVID.
Jesus Christ.
If you don't make it, you'll end up in a box.
Now can I go?
Yes.
Actually,
Thanks,
you know
Gary.
what, Gary? I've got to thank you too. Because talking about what we were talking about before, now, Gary's another person that puts a lot of time and effort into what he does. Every Wednesday night, he runs an open jam. Even during the COVID thing, he was still running an open jam and found a way to do it online, which was one of the most brilliant things I've ever seen.
Fully interactive.
Fully interactive. And Gary's another one that does all of this on his own behalf and own time.
Musicland just encourages people to have their creativity, and that's what it is. It's a creative space that just encourages people, and the people around you here are supportive. They're encouraging. There's no guidelines unless you cross one.
Yeah.
And they're just beautiful. Yeah. So thank you guys, and get behind Musicland, because without this place, we're all just hanging around McDonald's car park, picking up chips with the seagulls. That's pretty much it.
So it's a
Is
very
that
good-
like an
very
old
good
man
comparison.
analogy?
Well, it's,
I went there.
Can I go now?
Is it Faulkner Macca's?
Faulkner Macca's, yeah, you get COVID there as
Yeah.
well.
COVID
Can't go
chips.
there.
Oh, could I get a McCovid and fries? Oh, would you like me to upsize your order, sir?
So you don't see.
Would you like Corona in it?
They're talking
Would you
over
like
me
Corona
again.
in the
They're
flu?
doing it over me again.
Hello.
COVID shake.
I love it. I like it. So, support Musicland. We need them. We need them, and we don't want to see them disappear. We don't want to see them shut down. We don't want to see them stop what they're doing. We don't want to see them providing a massive venue to an audience that just adores it. And behind all the scenes, everything that goes on, there's a stuff. I was going to say shitload, but you can't say that, can
No,
you?
you
Yes, you
say,
can.
yeah.
There's a shitload of work. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting emotional.
Thanks, Gary.
Thank you,
Thanks,
guys.
Gary.
Time to shuffle seats.
Oh, look at this. This is magic. I've got to walk around the long way.
Don't trip on anything.
No, I'm connected today.
He had some really nice words, didn't he?
He did. I've got an umbilical cord.
Love Gary.
Love Gary.
Yeah.
You're going to
but-
use any of those if you ever get married?
Yeah.
You're going to use any of those as your wedding song?
Maybe can't touch this.
Do 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 do.
Or take me out.
McCovoid. Reading the things.
Oh, here we go. Let's get some McDonald's references to COVID.
McDonald's references to
Yeah,
COVID.
so like a COVID shake or like
A McCovid and cheese.
how you going?
Play Let It Go, Waking Eden. Hey, who went where?
Play Let It Go. Oh, I know that song. I can play it if you want.
Yeah, put it on.
I'll put it on.
Put it on.
I've got to find it first, so just give
Oh,
me one
you
sec.
find that. And to reiterate, guys, like we always do while we're waiting for Tyrone, because we're organised. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to our pages.
And please think about the donations if you
Yes, and if you can, all that stuff for the donations and everything for Musicland will be put up through Facebook pages and YouTube pages, and it'll be sent out in a mass email to everyone that's subscribed to our emailing list.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't, you can go on to Musicland at what is it? Musicland at musiclandlive.com. That's what it is.
.com.au?
No, just .com.
Dot com.
We're a .com. So musiclandlive.com.
Yep.
And you can subscribe to our newsletter. We are going to be rebuilding a new website too, which is going to be even more exciting. So we're doing a lot during this time.
A lot more in the back end.
A lot more in the back end,
Yeah.
just to add to our list of things.
Civil nugget.
What?
I think she meant COVID nugget.
COVID
But
nugget.
I think
A
civil nugget is-
It's auto spell.
That's a good band name.
It's actually not a band name, is it?
Your civil nugget.
Shut up, you silver nugget. Mason, what was the old thing that you used to do when the coppers pulled you over? And he used to go, "Excuse me, sir, could you please blow in here?" And he used to turn around to the coppers and go, "Why, your chief's a hot officer?" You ever heard that?
No, I'm going to try that.
Please blow in the bag, sir. Why, your chief's hot officer? Get out the car. Will it be open in September?
Frozen COVID.
The frozen COVID. Will the venue be open in September?
We don't know.
Don't know.
We can't answer that question. We actually can't answer any questions of when it's going to reopen because we don't know.
No, because by the looks of it, if all these nuffs don't stay at home and sit there kissing their relatives and
All
the rest
these
of it,
Civil nuggets.
so all these civil nuggets don't stay at home, we're not going to be opening up till freaking 2021 by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Because the venues, so any other venue around Melbourne, we were the first to close and we'll be the last to open. And it's
sucks.
not for the sake of restaurants or any of this sort of crap. And someone said, "Oh, why don't you put tables and chairs in and all this?" Who the hell wants to go to a venue Go imagine. All right, I mean Ben Jovi's just popped up. Imagine going to see a Bon Jovi show and sitting there going like this, trying to dance and sing at the same time while you're sitting there with a freaking plate of food in front of you or a table
Yeah, that
because you
won't
can't.
happen. No. That's just not a thing.
But are you allowed to dance? Can you get lap dancing done? Because you're sitting down on a table and chairs. Is that so? No, it's not social
That's not
distancing.
social distancing, you nugget.
Yeah, social nugget. Social nugget. A junior Covoid and chips.
McCovid Donalds. Do you guys put up your merchandise for sale?
We will be. So part of this whole website that we're building is to make all of that a lot more accessible for the Musicland community. I had to clear my throat then, I better be careful.
Well, even Ben says meal and show guys, awesome nights.
They are, but
You can't though.
you can't.
It
It's
kills it.
kills the vibe.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, Ben and a few other guys are exception to the rule, where those guys are so professional that they'll play to an empty room, which they did here. They play to a bunch of cameras, but there's a lot of bands that you can't. I mean, I don't know. Imagine going to see a death metal band sitting down.
Yeah, that's just not a thing. COVID nachos.
COVID nachos. Oh, now you're just making me hungry. I've got donuts.
Oh, let's get some
I've got
donuts,
donuts.
wherever they are.
Still money coming in. Well, we'd like money coming in once we get the GoFundMe page going.
Yep.
So,
COVID-aloo.
COVID-aloo.
Yeah, so we don't know.
Did you just bypass that one because you didn't get it?
Yeah.
Me too. What's a COVID-aloo? That's what I want to know.
I just skipped over that one. Yeah, so we have no idea when we're going to reopen, but we want to keep this all going for you guys, hence what we were talking about earlier.
Yep.
If you missed it, just jump back onto the stream. It'll upload to Facebook.
Yep.
Just watch the first half. We've got a whole sort of transcript that we read off, and it'll explain everything we're doing. So
That was a big word.
it's
Transcript.
It's better than COVID-aloo.
COVID-aloo. Oh, crispy COVID. We've got one of those. Crispy COVID and chips. Tomorrow,
Ronald-
George.
Ronald McCovid.
What's tomorrow, George?
Tomorrow, George.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
What's tomorrow?
It's the day after today.
No, I know that.
That's
Who's on the Musicland page? It must be Mum. All right, we're going to put a song on. Text me, Mum. Do you like that?
all right. Here is "Let It Go."
Call me.
Woke up this morning, feeling broken, like my heart was laying open on the bed right next to me, right where it used to be. Check my phone now, check my Facebook, keep myself out. I won't look, but I don't know what to do if I'm not part of you. For all intents and purposes, I know this ain't right. For all intents and purposes, okay, we could still be friends. Snowflakes crashing out like freak waves, washing out this away. Could we start again? For all intents and purposes, I know this ain't right. For all intents and purposes, stay just one more night. If you're not coming, if you're not coming home, I gotta let it go. I gotta let it go. Go, 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 go. Go, go. I gotta let it go. I gotta let it go. I gotta let it go.
All right, we're back.
What was that song called again?
Let it go.
Let it
It was
go.
called Let It Go.
Let it go. Did you always want to be on the Frozen movie?
Yeah, I did actually.
You should have. They should have put that as the theme track. Imagine people singing that as a theme song to Frozen.
We would have got a lot more views.
Well, everyone's
Um,
been pushing it.
Standing room only. Thank you for the comment. And Rory, I don't know what you mean by that. Are you jealous or what's the go?
Who? Rory?
Rory.
Yeah, he is. Because he
Yeah.
doesn't have his freaking leopard skin spandex pants on.
I think you understand why I was standing in the bathroom with a naked dude.
Why?
That sounds a bit weird. Do you get the whole premise of the clip?
That he's not real.
Yeah, that I'm not real.
Who's not real?
Me.
What do you mean you?
I'm not real.
What about the rest of the
in
band?
the clip. No, the band's not real.
The band's not real.
He's real.
He's real.
The band's not real.
No.
No, we're not actually there. Well, we're not supposed to be there.
Why? What were you doing there? Did you get done for trespassing?
Indecent exposure.
Indecent exposure and trespassing.
Who's the guy on the drums? I have no idea.
Yeah.
This guy.
Tyrone. So Tyrone's name's actually pronounced Tyrone. For
No,
those
it's-
watching at home.
No, it's not.
Well, who calls you freaking comes in here all the time? Oh,
One person.
John. John Bishop walks in. Tyrone.
And now you've started.
Now I've started. Ah, very good.
Israel.
Yeah, Israel. That's what I was thinking the exact same thing, Ben, but I thought I'd better not say it. He's real.
Yeah, no.
Says I, I can't start at the moment. I've been told off the other week for it.
Did you?
No.
Yeah.
But I know, I know that I push the boundaries with my accent.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
All right, I think that's pretty much it for us, isn't it?
Is it?
Oh, we've still got about 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, has anyone got a request? Any requests that any clips anyone wants to say? Send them through and we'll get it up.
Send what through? Clips?
Yeah.
Clips.
But send us a link, don't just request a name.
It's an age thing.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm too young for that stuff, right?
Who?
Me?
You.
Is that what that
Well,
means?
you're not anymore.
No. No, I'm not.
No, you're not. You're old now.
Last week.
So, in regards to the GoFundMe page, someone just brought up to me before. A lot of the thing that we're doing is basically to get bands through. That's where most of this money is all going to go. It's all going to go towards the streaming and to basically pay the bills, pay the overheads, to get these live bands going while we're during this stage at the moment.
And it's all for you guys too.
And it is. It's all for everyone at
Yeah.
home. So we think if you can share it as much as you can, what we're going to post up, the GoFundMe page and everything is going to be going up tomorrow.
Yes, it'll be going up tomorrow. Yep.
So, yeah. So make sure, guys, grab it, share it as
Well,
much as you can.
We're just asking for help. So it's a team effort. Like we're going to do as much as we can,
Yep.
and we ask you guys to do as much as you can as well.
Oh, yes.
And that's including sharing it and pushing it as far as you can. I mean, it's just a click of a button, and it really helps us.
Kathy just mentioned to me as well. There was the band that we're meant to play tonight, which was Rattling Cane, which I was really, really looking forward to. A lot of those guys in the band, unfortunately, are under the postcodes where they weren't allowed out, so that was one reason. The other reason was we were unsure whether we were allowed to stream or not. which we have now found out through DHS that we are allowed to stream. So it is the same rules that applied during the past lockdown. So the guys from Madeline Kane anyway were meant to perform. We'd sold out their show and we'd sold out Mr. Damage's show. So both shows have been sold out. All the monies that were collected from those shows have been fully refunded back to the people who purchased tickets. So that was done today. So if you can, check your accounts tomorrow. So all the money should be in there. If there's any problems, please contact us.
Yep.
And we will endeavour to help as much as possible. Now,
Tori asks, so when do we see you guys again?
yes,
Well, you'll see us every Thursday.
every Thursday.
We'll be doing this every Thursday.
Yeah.
But, well, in real life, who knows
What?
when she's going to see us in real life.
True. 4 weeks, maybe. We're hoping for four more weeks. That's what we're hoping for.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. That's it.
You're gonna put that clip on?
I do have that clip from
Ben.
Ben.
Ben
yeah.
Jovi.
I'm not sure what it is.
I think that's his new one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Lie to Me by Bon Jovi Forever. Here we go.
Rumor has it that your dad is coming down and is gonna pay the rent. Tell me, baby, is this as good as this life is gonna get? It feels like there's a stranger who's standing in these shoes. But I know I can't lose me, 'cause then I'd be losing you. Baby, I would be the one to make our dreams come true. I ain't too proud of all the struggles and the hard times we've been through. When this cold world comes between us, please tell me you'll be brave, 'cause I can't realize the danger when forgiveness fades away. If you don't love me, lie to me. 'Cause baby, you're the one thing I believe. Let it all fall down around us, if that's what's meant to be. Right now, if you don't love me, baby, lie to me. Coffee, baby, I got something to say to you. I ain't got the winning ticket, not the one that's gonna pull us through. No one said that it'd be easy. Let your old man take you home. But know if you walk out on me, the darling, I'll be gone. If you don't love me, lie to me. 'Cause baby, you're the one thing I believe. Let it all fall down around us, if that's what's meant to be. Right now, if you can't love me, baby, lie to me. Oh. Baby, I can take it.
All right, we're back again. Thanks, Ben. Ben sent that through.
How good was that?
Yeah, it was really good. I always enjoy watching those guys, even if they're at home or on stage. They always put on a good show.
Yeah, it's just the energy. That's what it is.
Donut, how good are donuts?
Donuts are really good. So at least I looked after you for tonight. Well, it's only me, you, Gary, and Mace, but oh well.
And
What were you
donuts.
saying?
Donuts are good.
Donuts. Now a couple of questions for everyone at home before we go home. Before we leave. See, I'm just dribbling and got sugar and shit all over my mouth and in my beard. I'll keep that for later though.
Food goes in here.
Do you think we should stand? That's a question going around. Would you prefer us to stand? How would we standing?
Well, we'd have to be.
Look, I've undone my microphone now.
Watch
because
out.
I needed to go
Get
get
your COVID coronas away from me.
Your civil nugget.
So it would be sort of standing, eating donuts.
That looks terrible.
It does. What do people think? Do you want us to stand or sit? Or I'll sit and you stand.
No, let's sit. I couldn't stand like this for 2 hours.
Nah, sitting is fine. More natural. Awesome.
And what was the other question that you had?
I can't remember.
Yes, you can.
No, I really can't remember. Someone gave me a donut and I got sidetracked.
I know. Like a freaking sugar hit. Actually, at least Krispy Kreme soap is still in Faulkner. Yeah, no, sit down. Thank you. Now,
Yeah, done.
obviously, we'd resize the screen to
Please
better
sit.
suit us because otherwise you'd be looking at everything else all day. Now, well, what was the second thing? Oh, Tuesdays.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Do you want us to come back on Tuesday nights as well? 'Cause
Or another night during the week. It's something that we're really, really just contemplating.
Yeah.
It's nothing guaranteed.
we just want opinions at the moment.
Want opinions.
Yeah, so
Because
we're doing Thursdays definitely, but we want to know whether you want us to come in on a Tuesday as well. It'll be a later show though, so maybe a 9 o'clock-ish start. Whether we go for an hour, half an hour, we don't know yet. But we just want to know what you guys think. Squirrel. Awesome.
No, she yelled that out because it's in capitals.
Oh, squirrel.
You can't yell too loud. Everyone's speakers are going.
Love how George was checking his profile out.
Yeah, I was.
Oh.
This jumper makes me look so fat.
No, it's the donut that makes you look
It's a
fat.
donut. Because that's all I seem to be doing at the moment is just eating. Oh, talking about eating. And someone had popped it up before. I had the best Vindaloo curry the other night.
Oh yeah?
I just thought I'd share that with everyone. A little place in Essendon. Essendon or Nidri or Nidri, wherever it was. But they were really, really just good meal. Anyway.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Tuesday. Tori, Sue, yes, please. Amanda, yep.
Yep. All right.
Julie gives us a thumbs up. So far, it looks like we're doing it.
All right. We'll contemplate it. I think we'll contemplate it. We'll have a look at the schedule because it's something that if we are going to do it on a Tuesday, we'll commit to it like we did prior. But it's not something that obviously we want to start and then stop and start and stop.
Yep, yep. So it's going to be a solid yes or no.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if we do it, it'll probably only be for 4 weeks till everything starts to kick back off again here because
Yep.
then otherwise, never enough time.
Yep.
Never enough time. On that note, that's it.
That's
I
it.
think.
We're done, are we?
Yep.
Awesome.
Hey, did you make our names come up again?
Yeah, I put that. Didn't you see that before?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh. Well, maybe
Because you had it turned off.
let me try this. Let's see if it works.
What are you doing?
Waiting.
What are you doing?
Waiting. Wait. Oh, wait. I know why it's not working.
Yeah, because you got it turned off.
No.
Oh, yeah, banana.
Here we go. Now it should work.
So for the whole show,
Yeah.
it didn't work.
No. It didn't work.
And
It's still not working.
Oh, you
man.
meant to do a transition instead of a fade?
No.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Oh,
All right.
I know how to make it work. I'm going to make it work.
Are you going to make it work?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes. I think. See?
Yeah, oh, yeah, there we go.
All right.
Oh, lucky we're sitting on the right side. Do it again, do it again, do it again.
Oh, shit. I don't know how to do it. Hang on. Here we go. It's the last time you're going to get it. Here we go.
Oi!
Hey.
Oh, I like that.
All right.
We're gonna
It
get
works.
one for Gary. Just get a really old one.
Little, real tiny one.
Get a
No, we'll put a fridge.
No, get a scrunched up one. That looks like it's from the pirate era.
No, I'm gonna take a photo of Gary in the bin, and just have our names there, and then Gary in the bin in the
in the
middle.
bin.
Yeah, with a big smile on his face.
Awesome.
Anyway, guys, we'll see you again. Thank you so much. All the links and everything will be up as of tomorrow for the GoFundMe page. Whether it's a GoFundMe page or what was the other one?
It was a Kickstarter, maybe.
Yep. GoFundMe, Kickstart, or Possible. We're actually looking at what's best for everyone.
Yep.
So we will work all that side of it out.
Apart from that, make sure, guys, please share this around. Like, share, subscribe, and do all the rest of the stuff. We do have Mr. Damage next Thursday night coming down to perform for you all live.
I'm excited for that.
That I'm really excited for. Apart from that,
enjoy your weekend, the rest of your week, and stay safe. And we'll see you guys next Thursday.
Thursday, yes.
Yeah, Thursday.
Well, maybe Tuesday, but
Maybe.
Thursday.
Yeah,
Thursday.
We'll work it out.
We'll work it out.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Share it around. See you, whatever.
Bye.